What is up? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, and we're back for another trade reaction video. I was waiting for another fucking Woj bomb, and we got it. So I just rolled out of bed, opened up Instagram. First thing on my feed was ESPN, Sports Center, like all of my sports channels I'm following, and it's DeMar DeRozan to the Spurs. We were seeing, I was waiting for something to come for the Spurs because I knew they weren't going to keep Kawhi. There was no reason to. The trade value for him is so much more valuable than Kawhi is actually himself at this point because we don't know, what he can do. It's like overpaying for a mystery box. You might get old Kawhi. You might get downtrodden, played out, bored of basketball Kawhi, because we just don't know. So he's going to the Raptors for DeMar DeRozan plus a package, and we don't know what the package is at this point. But we don't have to know what the package is. Just the fact that we know it's Kawhi for DeMar DeRozan makes me not like the deal. First of all, DeMar DeRozan is one of the top 5 most loyal active NBA players. He has never said he wants to go anywhere else. He's always been very outspoken about his love for Toronto and for the team, for the franchise, for the staff, for everyone there. And also, he is the main piece of that team. He's not a superstar, but he is a star, and he's an all-star. And he is a fantastic player. And trading him away at this point for Kawhi because you think he's going to add more to, especially since LeBron just left the East. It's a very weak and a very premature move, I think. I think Toronto's strength, you have to remember they were the first seed last year, and if it wasn't for LeBron, who just always just throttles them in the playoffs, I think they would have been to the finals. I think they would have beaten the Celtics without Kyrie and Hayward, and I think they would have made it to the finals. I don't know, but they would have at least made it to the Eastern Conference finals, right? So, because I think Toronto is a very special team, kind of like Golden State before Kevin Durant. They're just a good team. Golden State has more superstar. Well, they had Steph Curry. He was their superstar piece, right? But Toronto is just a very cohesive, good, just traditional basketball team. They don't have any superstars, but they have enough stars, and enough chemistry that they're a first seed. Trading Kawhi this early, it seems, I don't know, it seems rushed to me. They could have waited until the midseason deadline to see how they're doing, how they're feeling without LeBron in the East. If they feel their chances are good to go to the finals, then they could just ride that wave. But trading away DeMar plus other pieces doesn't seem that good to me. Plus, the team is built around DeMar. Let's not act like it's built around Kyle Lowry. All he does is play kind of good basketball, and then he loves to choke in the playoffs. So if you wanted to trade Lowry, who would have a good trade value because of his regular season performance, or trade Ibaka, or trade them both, or trade other things, that'd be fine. But I think trading away the heart of Toronto basketball was an extremely poor decision. We don't know what else they traded away, but at the same time, I really don't think it matters. I would give this trade a C-. You don't know what you're getting. You do know what you're giving away. What you're giving away is extremely important to your team. And I don't see much upside. I get it. If Kawhi's prime 1.5 years ago, Kawhi, then I think you made maybe a good deal. You don't know how it'll fit in Toronto. Also, you have to remember Kawhi has been very outspoken and adamant that he does not want to be anywhere but California. He wants to be on the Clippers, or he wants to be on the Lakers. And so basically Toronto is renting him for 1 year, which I it's not a good move. I think he'll be gone. Like LA and Toronto, they're about as far like apart geographically in the NBA as you can get. That being said, Toronto is kind of like the LA of the North. Like it's super. As far as Canada goes, Toronto is like the bougie LA place to be. So maybe he'll end up liking it. Like maybe he'll do some Paul George shit. We don't know, but that's just the thing. We don't know. You're renting him for a year with a pretty small chance of an extension. So yeah, C minus. Not a good move by the Raptors. It's a great move by the Spurs. I'm excited to like DeMar DeRozan in the Western Conference is pretty exciting to me. Just see him like on that higher level of playoff play. I think he might take his game to the next level. He might become that superstar that we always wanted him to be, one of the best mid-range scorers in the game. But for now, we'll just have to wait. And also, he said, man, nobody, like, I don't remember the exact quote for quote, but he's like, you can't trust no one. Nobody's loyal in this game anymore. So I don't know how much, like, mentally he'll want to play in San Antonio, even though I'm sure he'll give it his best. But at the end of the day, like, something like that just gets you down, you know, you might end up losing something you never knew you could lose. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm excited, but I'm also like super. This trade was a bum move by Toronto to me. So yeah, time to get dressed and go to work. Peace.